I now call on Clare Adamson to be followed by Liz Smith.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Can I also congratulate my colleague Christina McKelvey on securing this members' debate, and can I apologise in advance if I do have to leave the chamber earlier as a previous commitment this evening. I may not hear the closing speeches. But we all know that families come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and that the makeup of families can be from a myriad of circumstances, including bereavement. But what we do know is that without fear or favour, they all have a home at One Parent Families Scotland. I'm particularly glad to speak about the work of One Parent Families Scotland because of the work they do across my whole region as a Central Scotland MSP. Ms McKelvey has already highlighted the work in South Lanarkshire, particularly in the Whitehill Neighbourhood Centre with young mothers. But I would also like to particularly highlight a project in North Lanarkshire, the Us Together project. It's particularly aimed at fathers, single fathers, and they organise free activities, outings for single fathers and their children, including men who only have a part-time role in caring and maybe only see their children for part of the time. I've been very moved in other debates in this chamber, and I know my colleague Christian Allard is speaking in this debate this evening, and he has highlighted some of the challenges that he has experienced as a single father, and I'm sure he'd be very interested in this project. It takes families off to soft play centres, swimming centre, play parks. They get a chance to meet and bond with other men who are bringing up children on their own and share their experiences, and they can get also, and I think this is one of the key strengths of one-parent families, is that they not only nurture the family and the emotional needs of the family, but they also help in a range of issues that affect single parents, including housing, parenting benefits, education and training, and accessing other support areas for their family. And they particularly mentioned that this is available to fathers of all ages, because I've said, you know, families come in all shapes and sizes. I was particularly pleased that Ms McKelvey mentioned the One Parent Families helpline, which is 0808 801 0323. Mention it again, it's very important. Because this also gives legal advice for unmarried fathers about welfare and child support issues, and I think this is an extremely important part of what the organisation does. I'd also like to highlight a project in the north of my Central Scotland constituency, the Breeze Family Support Centre in Falkirk, where they have support workers there to offer one-to-one group support for single parents. And again, they are looking at issues such as setting boundaries in families, parenting skills, but also debt benefits advice, and supporting mental health of the families that are involved in that centre. So these are two extremely important projects that the One Parent Families Scotland are involved in my area. And I'd also like to highlight the support that they give in the area of employability, because they recognise that you know, for young people who find themselves in a caring role for their children and circumstances that maybe weren't planned out and unexpected to them, that this can close an awful lot of doors in their lives. But what One Parent Families Scotland do is support people in employability, working close with partner agencies to get an integrated package of support for families in their local communities, giving them an opportunity to have a realistic work and life choices that benefit their family in the long run. And if I could just finish, Presiding Officer, by also talking about the campaigning work that One Parent Families Scotland do on behalf of their members and the people in which they support, including in the area of childcare, which of course is very pertinent to the debate about Scotland's future and how important they recognise the accessible, affordable, flexible childcare to be at the heart of supporting families in these areas. Thank you very much, Presiding Officer.
And thank you.